Hello, hello, Jody McComas here. And as you can see, we are updating a couple videos. It has been a long time. And so I wanted to come on and do a couple updates and just share some thoughts about follow-up. You guys, follow-up is absolutely so critical in what we do in sharing our products and the business with our friends and family and the world, because social media opens up the whole world to us and what we do. It's really astonishing. And wonderful. And also, it's so much, right? There is so much information out there. We can get onto social media and just have information overload. We get mail, we get email, we get messages and DMs, right? It's a lot. And so we have to remember that it takes a lot of follow-up with people because there's just so much information. It takes I would say when I started, you could follow up with someone 5 to 10 times and they would say yes. Now it is 10 to 20 times in following up with someone because we're exposed to so many different things. And it just takes people longer to say yes. And they're so busy and so overwhelmed. It's like we have to come back to the mail pile. And our last message is like way down here, and we have to bring it back up to the top of the stack. Okay. So just remember, it takes so much longer for someone to say yes. And just think about you personally. How many times were you exposed to your friends sharing about these products or the business before you said yes? How many times did you have a conversation? How many times did you see their post before you thought, maybe that could be for me? And then, even when that first conversation happened, I didn't say yes right away. It took multiple follow-up conversations with Cassie before I said, okay, I'm going to do this. So just remember, it takes so many touches with people and exposures before they say yes. It's not because you're doing it wrong. You just have to be persistent. And so, also a staggering statistic is over 80% will never follow up with somebody after they've sent them one like invitation to something. They're just like, oh, they didn't answer, or no response. So I'm out. They are not interested, and we give up. And that is where we fail at this. You have to go back in and follow up with people. Okay. And remember, tell yourself they are busy. I just have to keep following up. I have people now, you guys, that I have been doing this business 8 years, and I still have people saying yes that have watched me for 8 years. Timing is everything, right? So in the right time, people will join you. I really do believe that. And there's so many ways to follow up. It's not like we're just going in, hey, did you read that message? Hey, it's me again. Hey, you there? There are really tactful ways that we can do this. You want to be personal. There are lots of things that we can follow up with. You can follow up to an event, invite to an event that we have. We have something every month that you can invite someone to. You can share a video or a testimony and say, hey, I saw this and it made me think of you. I wanted to pass it on, and then follow up if they don't respond and say, hey, did you get a chance, to watch that, and what resonated with you? What stood out to you? There are Because of Plexus videos. They're like 2 minutes long. They are fantastic. You could share one of those. You could offer a sample. You could ask a question like, what are you doing now to reach that goal or to find relief with X, Y, and Z, right? I send messages to people who they'll share things on social media. I'm in bed with a migraine again today. And so I reach out and I say, what have you tried? I'm so sorry you're suffering like that. I used to suffer too. What have you tried that hasn't worked? Start a conversation and then continue to follow up. If they don't answer in a few days, say, hey, I hope you're feeling better. Are you up and about today? Um, Also, I know this is very scary, but pick up the phone, okay? Pick it up, leave a voice message, have that personal connection with people, and it will speed up the process so much faster. And it shows people that we care and we really do want to help them. And they get to hear the passion and the care and the belief in our voice, right? And then they can ask more questions that way too. Um, and we want to help people be adults. They can say yes or no, and we want to give them that opportunity. I fully believe that. And so, after several times that I have followed up with someone, I'll often say, hey, it doesn't seem like you're interested right now. I'm going to take you off my list for now. Do you want me to take you off my list for now? Right? Ask that question and just leave it at that. If they don't respond again, I'll say, okay, I'll just reach back out in a few months and see if anything has changed. right? And then I write it in my planner and I do it because we want to do what we say we're going to do, and that comes to follow up as well. And then when people do say yes, you guys, we don't stop following up. There is a 30-day follow-up guide on our website here, so you can go look for that. But I touch base with people before their products get there, talk about expectations and detox. I check in when their products get there. I help them know how to start taking their products. I check in a few days later, tell me how it's going. Are you getting in your water? Or, are you finding the regimen easy to put in your day? We want to continue to keep following up with people even once they say yes, because we are successful when they have reached their goals. We are absolutely not here for a transaction. We are here for transformation. We are here to help people. And so we have to continue to show up for them once they say yes as well. So those are my quick tips on follow-up. Don't give up too soon. That is my biggest advice. Be consistent and persistent and show that you care. For more, like way more on this topic, you can go to the Business Builder link and go to the mentorship videos. They are fantastic and give you everything you need to know foundationally to do this business. Thanks so much.